This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses.
I'm not a lover of fuzz pedals in general. I find that often the attack on them is a little bit too much for me because I generally play in front of a clean amp and, you know, not necessarily the biggest friend of a clean amp or fuzz. So when the JHS Legends fuzzes came out a few years ago, I kind of didn't pay any attention to it particularly because I don't really know what sorts of fuzz that I generally like, and I think there was 4 key types there, right? But my buddy Ryan, well, I didn't come up with another reason, and then B, I don't know, in particular JHS is not necessarily a brand I try in general. In the UK they're a little bit more expensive, and there are other pedal makers that I would try before them probably. Anyway, so the Crimson, my buddy Ryan from up the road said, do you want to check this out? I've actually, the settings that I've been using there in the intro, basically all at 12 o'clock, a bit difficult to see, said, do you want to check it out? And I didn't really have any preconceived notion except that I probably won't like it. But plugged it in today because I'm going to go and grab a coffee with him. And invariably, as you always find, the last opportunity you have to try one of these things, you actually find that it really impresses you. So I did want to do a little video just exploring this, the Crimson great sounding pedal, Fuzz. maybe the Big Muff is the way to go. If you want to share your opinions on JHS in the comments, feel free to. If you've got favourite Big Muff variants, again, feel free to, and your favourite fuzzes. I'm sure other folks will find your input useful. If you are someone who knows stuff about fuzz and stuff that works for you, let other folks know. Cheers.
Topical as ever. Here's a pedal that was released in, well, a couple of years ago. They're not going to be super easy to film with, because obviously this is sort of harking back to older fuzz designs where you had this kind of shape going on. The Crimson 1992 Russia is based on the Big Muff. I think this is based on the Red Army Big Muff or something like that. I don't really have much in the way of Big Muff history, so it's just going to be like a whistle stop tour tones. Here I'm going to Helix Native. This belongs to Ryan Davey, my boy from up the road. But yeah, he likes this one. I've not got any familiarity with the Big Muff, so let's see. Starting off at 12 o'clock, and then I want to show you what this thing does. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting it to be that soft, that fluffy, and also the attack on it. Okay, let's adjust the tone. A really powerful tone control on this. But that's feeling amazing to play. It's got such a soft kind of roll-off, and for me, most fuzzes that I've played in the past kind of have this really aggressive kind of attack and not much mids. They're kind of, for me, not always the sort of thing that I love. The distortion actually doesn't do a whole lot of. Doesn't do a whole lot, so it seems like it really does want to be kind of halfway up or wherever. Will it clean up? Be a bit dark for that kind of vibe. So it can clean up, but for those darker, smoother tones, it's not going to clean up hugely well. And then we got this mode switch. Which is kind of cocking the wah a bit. you know, sounding like a cocktail. So I think that qualifies as a really awesome fuzz pedal for me. It's doing things that I like feel wise. That's probably my favourite fuzz that I've ever tried. I'm not a fuzz aficionado. That's really cool. It's kind of got this awesome saggy quality to it. So I guess that for me puts a big muff style circuit onto the list of things that I need to try. So thank you, Ryan, for letting me check this out, because I had no idea. You know, you looked at those fuzz pedals from JHS and I didn't know which one I might like. Maybe this is the one for me, which I wouldn't have expected, because big muff to me didn't sound like something I'd like. But clearly it is. I'll catch you in another video soon. Let me know if you're a big muff guy. Cheers.